Dedicated to the great outdoors, it's Southern Woods and Waters with Hugh McNaughton. Southern Woods and Waters is brought to you by Gander Mountain, Greenform Construction, the Burns Insurance Group, Cunningham Buick GMC, Nashville Marine, America's Motorsports, and now here's Hugh.
All right, welcome everyone. This is Thursday night's edition of I'm Hugh McNaughton.
And I'm Brandon Dowdy.
And we are
Southern Woods and Waters.
Amen to that, brother. Glad you're with us tonight. We have got a great show lined out for you tonight. Hey, we are the even a half before opening day of deer season in Tennessee, statewide.
Down the minutes now. It's down to hours. And
hours. I mean, I think he's got one day, like 12 hours.
Oh, man.
But it's getting close, ladies and gentlemen. And we couldn't have picked two finer guys to come on the show with us tonight to kind of help you with getting some of that last minute preparation. Maybe give you a little something else to think about. Maybe have a B plan and a C plan in case A doesn't work out. And so that's what it's all about tonight. And who are our guests, Brendan?
Tonight we've got with us our good friends. We got just here to my left, we've got Mr. Wes Stone, which you guys have seen him on here before. He's the founder of Tennessee Deer Hunters, the Facebook page, which many of you are members of. And just to his left over here, we've got
the legend,
Mr. Haley over here. And he puts a fear in the turkeys and the deer and whatever else.
Since he was last on here, I have put a Kroger sack in my turkey vest.
It works too, don't it?
I met a lot of people.
I guarantee you, I ain't no dummy.
When he speaks, you listen.
You listen. You learn to listen. And I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, it's time. You're going to have to get you a pencil and a pad out because these guys are going to throw so many wisdoms at you that you're just going to have to. Might even have to have somebody take shorthand.
Yeah, there you go.
But I promise you, it's going to be a night full of it. So sit back and relax. Get the family gathered around. Get the kids. Get them out there sitting on the floor in front of the TV, and let's have a great time trying to get you ready for what should be a holiday for Tennessee.
Yeah,
I think we ought to vote that in as holiday. Don't you?
Well, I guess we ought to get the day off with it being Saturday. That's the only reason they don't. I bet.
Well, then let's start it on Friday and get the day off.
I'm down with that. Where do we get the paperwork?
I'm all about that too, and I promise you will. But let's start it off. I mean, Wes, you run Tennessee Deer Hunters.
Yes.
And we were just talking, you're getting like 200 members a day.
Man, everybody's getting geared up.
That is amazing.
Ready. Yeah. About 200 a day we've been averaging, and probably as we go into season, it will be 300 to 350 more a day.
That is amazing.
It never stops.
Everybody's getting excited.
Do you now, what do you attribute it to? Do you attribute it to people just want to learn more? They want to get with a group?
So. And then we got just a lot of good people with a lot of good knowledge on the group, in the group, and everybody puts their 2 cents worth in, and just makes it grow.
It does. But I got to say, I think, and we talked about this before the show, I think it's because people are hungry for information.
Yeah.
And I know we share pictures and we share our harvest and all that, and that's all good. But when they come out and they ask a question, I've been reading, what's the best scent killer? What's the best broadhead? And I want to get in there and say the best broadhead is a sharp one. The best scent is no scent.
Right.
It's just those kind of things. But these people are actually learning what to go out there. Because let's face it, we've been turkey hunting a long time, haven't we, Randy? You and I together probably got 100 years. When we first started with a shotgun, you had to try Winchester and Federal and Remington and this and that and to see which one patterned out your shotgun. Now information is free to everybody. And everybody's taking little shortcuts to get there. Right. And it's not costing as much.
Exactly. And it's, 24/7 live.
Yeah.
And then now when season starts, it's going to get really fun.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, because you're going to be watching your phone all day.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It never
see what's going on.
My favorite day, I think, for the side in general is juvenile weekend. I tell my wife, and this year I'll finally have one hunting with me. But up until this year, even I'd get up on juvenile morning and man, just start watching it. I just love to see those pictures come rolling in. But
some of those kids will never kill another deer like that.
And too, that's what the main purpose of the site was really originally. Let's get the youth involved. Let's promote those kids.
Well, let's talk about that for just a second, Randall. Your heart's for the youth too. You really are adamant about let's get the youngsters involved, and that's why we just you and I are on the same page. We just that's what I want.
Yeah.
Do you think? And I'm going to throw this out here because now I'm not saying anything bad about Tennessee Wildlife Resources Agency. That they're a great organization. We probably have the best organization in the country.
They're fantastic, no doubt about it.
But I think when we went to videoing and went to electoral type classrooms and got away from you actually had to come sit in a chair behind a desk and learn, I think we hurt ourselves. I think that one-on-one touch, Randall, that one-on-one with the kids to teach them what is a revolver, what is a semi-automatic, what's a breakdown, those kind of things. Where that's how we learned.
Yeah, the smell of a gutted rabbit.
Yeah. So actually go on a blood trail.
Yeah.
Most of my classes you had to follow a blood trail. They don't do that anymore.
No, it's basics is what they miss a lot, it seems. Just
that's what I'm saying.
Things,
And I'm seeing a kind of a downturn, and I know that's got to be one of the contributing factors. The other one is single-parent families.
That and there's really not the hunting that there was when I was a kid. I started hunting when I could keep up with Daddy.
Yeah.
And we followed dogs. And we learned all about sitting conditions on an old hot dry day, the bird dogs or the squirrel dogs or tree dog, whatever, can't smell as good as they can on a damp, cool day.
That's right.
And you learn about scents right there. You don't have to go and ask somebody that kind of stuff. But the days of just dropping a tailgate in Tennessee are over.
That's what's sad.
Yeah.
Because a dog doesn't know what a sign says, whether it says no trespassing or not.
Yeah,
he doesn't know.
But you pick up a lot on scenting from a dog.
Yeah.
You do that, and to use the wind and stuff. But the kids, the ones that I see, I just went to a Fort Campbell youth dove hunt the other day, and them kids didn't know that wasn't the only place in the world that you could hunt doves.
Yeah.
That was their world right then. It didn't matter what was going on, somewhere else. At that time, they had a fine place to hunt. And it was theirs when they were sitting there. That's their spot.
That's right.
Might as well own it. Yeah. And so now, a lot of this stuff, and even a lot of the parents are not starting to hunt till they get older, and they've never hunted anything but a deer or a turkey. So that's all you got to go. Whatever you learn, that's what you know about. And you can't really fault anybody, I don't think, on what has happened. TWRA, I know for a fact, has brought back turkeys and deer.
Oh yeah, big time.
100-fold. I remember hunting at Cheatham, and they had them big box traps.
I do too.
I started hunting there in 1963, and they had them big traps that they would catch the deer in and relocate them. And there wasn't a deer. You prayed that you saw a deer with anything out of order sticking out of his hair. You wanted to see that.
Randall, hold on. We got to take a break right quick, and we got to do our Facebook.
Well, first we just want to tell everybody, first off, to the I think it's 40-something new folks that are following us this week. We appreciate that. Come over to the Facebook page, give us a like, follow us. We try to keep you up to date on things as we hear it and learn it. But send us pictures. Let us know what you've got going on.
They better be watching that Facebook anyway, because we're fixing to give away a really nice prize.
There's fixing to be a really good prize package.
We've married up with together. CVA, and they've given us a muzzleloader. We're going to make somebody very, very happy.
We are, and we're actually going to take and package this together with some of our other sponsors that have pitched in. So we've got something really big coming up for you on Facebook.
So keep watching that Facebook, because you never know when Brandon's going to stick it out there for you.
That's right.
Hey, we got to take a break and visit some of our fine sponsors. We'll be right back with more Southern Woods and Waters.